Welcome back to BaldHeaded Metal, guys, and welcome back to another Nekrogoblikon reaction. Obviously, a callback to Ash, or I should say Evil Dead, with their song Powercore. Now, I'm coming back to this particular band. I only did one reaction before, and I wasn't too thrilled about it. And a lot of you guys told me that the new single wasn't exactly representative of the band's sound or the best part of the band and what they really stand for. And a lot of you guys told me to check out Powercore, so I want to give the band a second chance. Perhaps my mind will be changed. I did enjoy the very kind of silly nature of the music video, so I was kind of on board with what the band represented. I didn't particularly like the music. Though, so I'm new to this channel, just be prepared. I do voice my opinion. I do that for a conversation rather than criticism of an artist, because I think it makes it for more interesting kind of a reaction. You get my honest thoughts, so we can have an interesting back and forth with. And if you enjoy that style of reaction, a little bit more analytical, make sure to subscribe down below for more. Let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know what your requests are for other reactions. And let's get into it. I can't. I'm looking at the singer and I'm thinking about young Richard Gere. But right off the bat, this is like a different band. Like I'm listening to something completely different with a nice, really tasty, groovy metalcore-ish riff. I'm kind of digging it right so far.
You're not a power dog. You're a fish. You're so terrible, it's unbearable. You're just a phony and I want you to explode. You're the purple brain, the therapist is dead. I got the time to explain.
Well, I mean, it's definitely a much better song, and this dude, whoever does the Goblin, hats off to him, because this dude really embodies the character, and he really ups the... because he becomes the shtick of the band, and I think that's what a lot of people kind of know them for this kind of Goblin really upping the ante. From a music standpoint, it's groovy, it's fun. So far, nothing above like average. But let's keep going. Again, maybe the song really changes up and it really has nice solos or riff changes or breakdown moments.
Disappointed than a box of rats on Christmas. More worthless than a dumpster filled with parts. Bugs. More disgusting than the time I took a bath with lots of slugs. More revolting than a barrel full of ears.
So I will say that this song is leagues above the other song, but I will stick by the opinion that it's an average. I mean, I'll call these two average songs. I can't call an average band because I haven't listened to them enough to be honest. And when I mean by average, I don't mean that somehow it's you shouldn't listen to it or it sucks or something of the sort. I listen to bands that I think I kind of know where they stand. Hatebreed, for example, is one of the bands. I know where they stand in their music. Or Ailstorm, and I really like Ailstorm, by the way. I really enjoy their music, but at the same time, I recognize Ailstorm is not exactly the pinnacle of heavy metal music. You know, it's fun, it's enjoyable. You can kind of nod your head to it. You can kind of doze out to it. It's nothing serious. And I think it's the case with Nekrogoblikon. Is just for me, it's not catchy enough. Like Electric Callboy is another band that's really catchy, really simplistic. They really melded kind of really interesting genres together. But in my opinion, it's not the pinnacle. Like it's not. It's like comparing a Fast and the Furious, good Fast and the Furious film. Well, I'll let people make fun of that example. A good Marvel film with like a drama film. They both have their purpose in the movie cinema thing, but it's a different kind of an art, I think. So when you're watching something like No Country for Old Men or Schindler's List versus watching something like The Avengers or Captain America, albeit both have a space and time and a mood for me that I like both of them equally. It's just I view them in a different kind of light. So that's the same thing kind of with this band. And honestly speaking, it's like at this point in time with so much music being released, my attention span ends very much on these two songs, and I don't have any interest to look on forward. Um, I know some other people kind of really gravitated towards them, and that's cool. I mean, it's like I think there's things to like here. There's some interesting riffage. They definitely know how to play instruments. Perhaps the songwriting department is where I wasn't sold, and the vocals, the switch between this kind of screechy kind of singing or like a whiny singing that he's doing versus kind of his harsher. I like his harsher vocals. The other one wasn't exactly hitting me. And I think they're kind of riding off on the gimmick a little bit. Not to be too harsh on this particular band. So yeah, I don't think this particular band is for me. Although I do see the merit and value and reasons why people kind of enjoy them. You know. So I'll wait for to hear from you guys who are fans who asked me to do this reaction, kind of your rebuttals or the way you kind of respond to it. Perhaps you feel the same way, but you still enjoy the band. It's okay to have guilty pleasures, is that's what I'm saying, you know? Guys, also make sure to enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe out there and keep it metal.